that you believe in. Do some meditation, get outside, that kind of stuff. Ooh, okay, yeah, let me know, Raina. All right, Chris, and then you'll be ready. You've got to just open yourself up a little bit. You're a little too closed off for love right now, and you got to work on that, okay? Hey, Jade. All right, Kiara. Then we'll get John, and then I'll do a last call. Yeah, Raina, any questions? There's a link in my bio for my website. You can just email me there, too. Ooh, new things. Change. But you got to work on this feeling of instability. Thank you. There's new relationships here. There's change here, karmic change, good things coming, Kiara, but you have to work on your own inner stability. Okay, you're leaning too much on other people for your well-being. You have everything you need, Kiara, in order to move forward. You have everything you need in order to take care of yourself. You can do this. You can move through this cycle. You can move through every cycle. You can do the change. You can handle everything. You have to believe in yourself. We've talked about this before. When you first came in, we talked about this before, okay? You got to believe in yourself again. You are not in the same place. You are not stuck anymore. You have the ability to do the things. All right? Just remind yourself of that. I feel like this relationship kind of took a step back when it ended for you. Jenna, I gotcha. Sorry, I forgot to write it down. We need to make sure we're not taking a step back. Good night, Devin. Try and get some rest, okay? Let's not take a step back, Kiara, okay? You know what you need to do. Toxic relationships leave for a reason. Okay? Selena, hello. All right, John, if you're still here, let me know. We'll get Jenna. Roy, if you are still here, let me know what you'd like for yours. Selena, I got you. You're welcome. All right, John, what we got for you? Oh, Selena, thank you. All right, I know you're resistant to change, John, but things are moving forward and you have some decisions to make. I know. Just let me know what you want. Things are moving forward, but you have some decisions to make and you know what decision you're going to make. You already know. You're at this crossroads, John. You already know the direction you need to go. I know it feels like you're alone, but you're not. You have people you can lean on. You just have to get out of your own head and ask for help. All right? Even if it's just a sounding board, even if it's just sitting there saying, hey, can you help me do this weekend or something like that? You have to ask for help. All right? Gotcha, Roy. There's a lot of goodness here, but you're holding yourself back from things that want to come in because you are not trusting, and you have to get yourself into a good emotional state to do that. And right now, John, I feel like you're holding yourself back from spirit so much because you don't want to let people in again because you've been hurt too many times. But you have to get yourself in this emotional state, okay? You have to be the one to fill your own cup. If you look here, the King of Cups, he's doing it himself, okay? We want us to be able to fill our own cup. Lady Smoke, hello. All right, John. The ideas will come. You will start feeling things change, but you have to speak up. You have to ask for help. I know it's hard. I hate asking for help. You can ask my team. I absolutely hate asking for help. You don't have to go inward. The things will come through once you open up to people, okay? Sister, welcome back home. All right, John? It's possible. Promise it's possible. You know who you can trust. You inherently know who you can trust. Lauren, you don't either. Lady Smoke, hello. How you doing? All right, Jenna, let's get you yours. Oh, thank you. Yeah, guys, I'm here. I know. I'm here to make sure everybody is healthy, whole, as close as possible. That is why I do what I do. I know I am undervaluing myself, but I am not here for the funds. Yes, it's helpful. I am here to help people. That is my mission. That is my goal in life. That's why we have so many amazing people that donate. That's why we do what we do here. You're so welcome, John. That's why I do what I do here. Because I just want to help people kickstart their journey. But also I struggle. Ooh, Lady Smoke with Level Up. I struggle with asking for help a lot. All right. Trust me, my mods are like, you know how much other people charge? I'm like, yes, I know how much other people charge. It's okay. I do what I do for a reason. All right, Jenna. Career and finances. Ooh. Talked about this not too long ago. And 80K. Did I need to do one earlier? Probably did. I'm going to hold off on any more collectives until the end. Ooh. Oh, shit. Something fell. All right. So there's some relationships here that are good. They'll help you through this whole process with career and finances. But you have some shadow work to do. You have some inner working to do that is basically holding you back because you're afraid to step out because you've done it before and you've gotten burned before. And that's okay. All right. By the way, on YouTube, we are on part 3. So if you guys are getting your readings right now, we're on part 3. Because my YouTube kept stopping. Don't know why. But there's some shadow work you need to do. There's some insecurities that you need to heal. You need to do it quickly because things are going to move through whether you like it or not. There's going to be relationships that will help you move forward. I know. But this is weird because we have the 8 of Wands and we have the Chariot reversed. There's relationships that will help you move forward. Okay? But you need to take your time opening up to those relationships. Okay? They're going to help you move, Jenna. But don't give them everything. Just a little bit. Remember who you are. Remember the possibilities that you have. You have every opportunity here. Just trust. Trust that everything is meant to be. I know it feels like there's not very many options, but they are there. You just have to open up. Okay? Let go of the things from the past that are weighing you down and just open up. You have to make this change in order to move forward. There are people that want to help you move forward. There are people that want to help you realize your potential. That's your first step. Figure out why it was awkward. Is it talking about yourself that makes it awkward? Is it just talking to other people that makes it awkward? That's what you need to work on first. Okay. Selena, let me know that you're still here and what you would like for yours. Lady Smoke, you as well. If Danny, Allie, Roy, I already have you. Rain, Sunny, Mar, if you guys are here, let me know. Oh, I already got Bree. You're welcome. KT, hello. Let's do a general. Gotcha. Okay, there's things that you... There's things that... Sorry. Oh, hon. There's things that you were going towards. On the side of the what? There's things that you were moving towards, Selena, that have fallen through. And that's okay. Because guess what? They weren't meant for you. Okay? It's okay to feel like you're stuck. It's okay to feel like you aren't moving forward, like there's nothing good out there, because guess what? Things are going to move forward. This is why I was giggling, because I kind of knew this was coming. Okay? Things will move forward. All right, Selena? You just have faith. Have faith that it will move forward. You've got to, Tori, hello. You've got to move back through. Hey, Alec. Hey, Becca. Got to move back through, and you've got to find that connection with spirit again, okay? You've got to do it in new ways, though. Thank you for the heart, me. All right, Selena, you have to do it in new ways. If you don't, oh, that's funny. If you don't, Selena, these new beginnings are just going to wait. They're not going to be out there for you. Okay? There's so much here for you. There's so many relationships that want to help you move forward. There's love, there's companionship, there's community here for you. But you have to take the first step, and that first step is finding that connection again with spirit and getting yourself protected, getting your energy protected. Yeah. Get your energy protected. This is like overall overarching love. This is not just like relationship love. This is also like friendships, family, that kind of stuff. Okay, maybe even coworkers. This is stability within all relationships. Okay, you've been through it, but there's going to be new opportunities, new ideas, and new ways for you to connect to help you bring forth new dreams and desires. Because you don't need it anymore. I know you had ideas, you had plans, you had thoughts. But what is coming is so much better. Okay, but you've got to let go of this. All right, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt a lot. But once you get past that pain, everything else is going to open up and start to flourish and bloom. Pain is what holds us back the most. Seriously. What's holding me back is pain. Gotta let it go. Alec, let me know what you want for your mini, hun. How are you doing? Lady Smoke, if you're here, let me know. And let me know what you'd like. Mar, Sunny, Rain, Hicks, Allie, Danny, Roy, I already know what you want. 82K, you guys are smashing it. How long have I been on? 2 hours? 120? Yeah, 2 hours, 10 minutes. I got a little bit more time. We'll do a little bit more. I know I came on late. Perfect. Gotcha. Woo. Gotcha, Lady Smoke. Hang in there. Literally, the hangman. Hang in here. There's change here. Be careful and watch for burnout, Lady Smoke, okay? I know you're reluctant to let your guard down, but you do have to let it down just a smidge in order for these new ideas and things to come through. All right? They will come through, and you will have the ability to bring in new things, new financial journeys or something like that, new focuses for you. You've got to move away from this feeling of like everything is crashing down in my world with relationships and nothing else is going to move forward. That needs to change. Just because certain relationships fail doesn't mean everything else is failing. Okay? You can provide your own stability. You don't need other people to provide that stability. This is your moment to rebuild your life in the way that you want to build it. And you have the momentum and the energy to do so, Lady Smoke. But you have to lean in. You have to allow it. You have to find the balance again. You have to find the beauty in things again. You've lost that spark a little bit, and that's okay. Sometimes we all do, and that's where we have to go inward and have to really heal that inner child again. There's something that came up that sparked that trigger again. Maybe a different one. Yeah, you go to bed. Lauren, I appreciate you. You're amazing. Thank you so much. Let's work on whatever's sparked this trigger. All right. You're welcome. Thank you. Whatever sparked this trigger, let's walk away from it and let's do it quickly. Hey, Rachel. All right, Lady Smoke. Let's do it quickly. Yeah. But it's time for you to release that feeling of having to always be on. All right, Lady Smoke, let's release that feeling. Rachel, let me know what you want for your read, hun. How you doing? Thank you for the heart and popular. Alec, if you're still here, let me know what you would like for your mini. Wait, that's 92. Wait, 2.5 would be... 90 plus 30. What's 1:20. Oh, I've only been on for an hour and a half. Wait, what? Oh, I can't do things in minutes. Oh my gosh. 2 hours and 20 minutes. That's how long I've been on. Just have to look on this thing. Ooh. Okay. That's not bad. Okay. So maybe 10 more minutes. Maybe 10 more minutes. See if we can get to 90K in 10 minutes, guys. Alright, Rachel. Let's get you the bill. Alana, hello. Maybe what I need to do. Oh. I just had an idea. Career health. Oh wait, that's straight up career. Straight up career. I have an idea. Trust. Trust everything's going to work out when it comes to your career, okay? I know you feel like, crap. I know you feel like things aren't moving. You feel like things are just stagnant right now. And that things just aren't coming through. Like you're not getting the ideas. You don't know who will be there, who you can trust. You don't know if there is like a plan or a future or whatever it is. But hun, you are not stuck, Rachel. You are not in the same place. Just let go and trust. Things will move forward. You do not have the same pains that you did before. Yes, it hurt, but you've moved through them, okay? But you've got to let your guard down just a touch. Things are changing. Things are moving, all right? But you have to reconnect. You have to find the strength to continue to move forward. In that strength will be the revival of everything that's coming through, all right? That's where you will find where you can fill that cup again with self-love and self-care, okay? That's where you can find that celebration and that hope, all right? But you have to reconnect with spirit. You have to dive back in order to do that. I know it's scary. I know it's hard. But you can do it, all right? You can do it, Rachel. You've been through so much and you've gotten through that. You can get through this too, okay? You can get through this too. Yeah. You are so welcome. All right. I'm going to do a quick collective. List is open for about another 5 more minutes. Ish. I don't want to touch that. And sister, thank you. Yeah, we'll do 5 more minutes. And then I'll get Roy and hop off. Got a collective here. You guys are tapping like crazy. Okay, I know it feels like things just aren't moving. I know it feels like things, like there's nothing worth celebrating, but the fact that we're able to do the things that we do, the fact that we're able to get up and be in the moment and be in these situations and learn from these situations is enough to celebrate. We got to celebrate the tough times along with the good times. Oh, I got to go check and make sure my wheel is still outside. We've got to do that. We've got to work on the shadow work. We have to be able to trust that as we do, more relationships will build and there's closer things that will build. And even though we feel like we have to keep our guard up, even though we feel like there's a lot of pain and regret and things that we just don't understand or why it happened, there's still a lot of love. There's still a lot of love. Okay? Sometimes we have to remind ourselves that love comes from us, from ourselves. We have to love ourselves. I struggle with this on a daily basis. We have to love ourselves. We have to be our own sun. Yes, we have people in our lives that will do that for us. I know I am for some of you, and that's okay. But we have to be our own sun as well. Okay? We have to find the joy in the simplest things. Like my kid falling off the couch. On one of the Mario Party games, it's a baseball thing, and she always overswings, and then there's this big thing that comes on and sits there and says, "You're swinging too hard, be careful, watch your surroundings," and 3 pitches go through, and we can't see a thing, and so she was being super sarcastic, and just went boom, and she was sitting on the edge of the couch, on the armrest, turned, and went straight down. She's fine, she caught herself, and then slowly slid down, but, yeah, it was funny. We were dying laughing. But our faces hurt. But we have to be in those moments. We have to enjoy those moments. Because those are the good parts. Those are the parts that we can't forget at the end of the day. That's where the real things are. All right, Roy. Here we go. See what we got. Ooh. Hey, Tina. Rosa, hello. All right, Roy. It's time. This is part 3, by the way. It's time. You have the spark. How you doing, Tina? You have the spark, Roy. It's there. You have the energy. You can feel it. You're trying to deny it. You're trying to sit there and say, I don't know. You're fighting it because you're not used to feeling this way. Yeah, I do, Tina. You're not used to feeling this way. Kimmy, thank you for the follow. Thank you. I appreciate you. Welcome in. All right. I know things have changed. You've had to walk away from a lot, and it's been a resistant change. Tina, thank you. I was just going to do one. It's been a resistant change. You need to find balance, though, Roy. Okay? In this moment, you need to find your balance. All right? There's a lot of things that aren't quite working themselves through just yet, and that's okay, but you are not in the same space. You are not in the same energy. You cannot resist this change. You are reconnected back in. I know it feels weird. You don't know how to feel with it, and that's why you need rest. You need to make sure you're taking the breaks. You need to make sure you're meditating. You need to make sure you're clearing your energy right now, because you have to stay in this high vibrational energy. Can't let other people bring you down anymore. Because when they start to bring you down, Roy, you start to bring yourself down. Okay? We don't want that. Don't let them affect your energy. Stop worrying about that. You know what direction you need to move in order to move forward for you and your future. Ace, yes, I got a few donations if you'd like one of those. Just let me know what you want. Tina, let me know what you want for yours, hon. All right, Roy? You got this. You're in the right place. You're in the right spot. The energy is there. Stop feeling like... Gotcha. Stop feeling like things are not going to change. Because if you believe in that enough, they won't change. You just got to tell me, Ace. I have 3 that are donated, so you just got to tell me if you want to use one of those or if you want to do something there. All right, Roy. I'm excited. Get out of your own head. You've done the work. It's time for you to reap those benefits. Tina, let's get to your finances. No, there's so the let me start over. Ace, the options that we have. So I just have 3 readings that are donated. They're just whatever you want. I know, Roy. But those options are like general love. You can do relationships outside of love, friendships, that kind of stuff. If you have a question, we can do a question. I can kind of work around it if it's a little difficult. Finances, career, health, timing. So days, weeks, months, that kind of stuff. What else is there? Life path, that kind of stuff. Whatever you would like, Ace, we can figure it out. Okay? Journal finance career. Perfect. Gotcha. All right, Tina, let's get you yours. Why are you falling on the floor? Okay, first, with your finances, I feel like you have to let your guard down just a bit. Yeah, so you have to let your guard down just a bit. Well, that just wanted to come out. I know it's difficult because you've walked away from some things that that job that was retracted, you've had to let go, you've had to walk away, and it's hard for you to let the possibilities open back up because you're kind of in a low spot right now, and that's okay. That's valid, Tina. It's completely valid, but don't let it quiet your spirit. I know you feel like you don't have the strength to move forward, but you do, because there are opportunities here. You just have to be willing to look outside the box. Yes, look outside the box for those opportunities, okay? I know it's hard, but you can go through this. You can manage this situation and this pain. Anything that you need to change, though, you need to work on. That's the hardest part, is whenever we don't want to work on the changes, whenever we don't want to work on our emotional state when things happen, it makes it difficult for us to just move through life in general. But Tina, you have the stability. You have the capability to do this, and you have the vocal presence to make this happen. Okay? So, write down what it is that you want to do. Write down what it is you want to move through. I know this got pulled out from under you, and that's okay. It's time for you to think of something else. It's time for you to walk through something else, but don't be afraid to speak your truth. You do have the strength to go through this. You have the strength to start new. All right, Tina? That did not sound like a full sentence, but it is. It is what it is. Okay? The opportunity is yours. You have to make sure you're in the right energy. Oh, you have the energy. It's just hidden. Feel the rejection. Feel the pain. Everybody goes through it. And once you do, then things will start to sprout. Okay? Allow the feelings to happen and release. Let them go. Okay? Because you can build on something beautiful, but you have to release that fear of rejection and that negativity. Okay? Oh, I'm sorry, hon. Well, I hope everything works out. I don't do anything legal or specific finance, Jan. Sorry. If you want to look at anything, like, just in general, you're welcome, hon. Just let me know. All right, Ace, let's see what we got for you. I do need to close the list soon. It's okay. My energy's good at the moment. Ooh, 90K. I'm gonna do... All right, Ace, first thing, you need to find some balance, okay? I feel like you are going 100 miles an hour in about 100 different directions, and you need to find some balance. I just saw the Two of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, so just trust. The situation that you're going through right now, it's hard to trust, but it's meant to. There's a lot of change, a lot of growth here for you, and that's where you need to start looking. That's where you need to start seeing. You may need to go into hermit mode. Hermit mode is just where you go inward a little bit. You start really thinking, doing some deep meditation, maybe if you can. Start thinking of where these lessons are, okay? Let your guard down a little bit, but this is going to take your time. Take time. This is going to need you to take your time. Man, the word vomit, I swear, drives me nuts sometimes. There's a lot of burdens that you've got to let go of. There's a lot of things that you have to allow other people to take on in order for you to really process through this part here, Ace, so you can move forward. Okay, so you have to delegate. Ooh, you have to delegate. Learn to delegate a little bit better. I know you know how, you just refuse to. Trust me, I'm the same. Because you don't think anybody else can do it as good as you can, and that's okay. It's okay. But you're putting too much on your shoulders right now, and it's starting to cause you a lot more stress, and then everything else is just triggering you, okay? This is your moment to rebuild. This is your moment to watch things kind of fall apart and rebuild. We love tower moments here. Tower moments are where we get to change things, where we get to make an impact. Bro, new beginnings. Okay? We love tower moments here because that's where we have the most effect. And you have the energy to do this. And there's a lot of good things coming through with this, Ace. But you have to learn to delegate. You have to learn to take things off your plate so you can focus on the more important things at hand. Okay? I was a manager once. I struggled with that. Trust me. I know you struggle with trusting, but they can handle it, okay? They can handle it. And then once you do that, you will be able to move through on the more important things, and everything else will just fall into place and start to follow. Okay? Even if it takes a little bit of time, be gentle with your words whenever you do talk to them about it. But if you keep the path that you're going down, if you keep doing what you're doing and putting an overworking yourself, you're just going to keep distancing yourself from the possibilities that you're able to do. Okay? Delegate, 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 delegate. There's stability here, but you have to allow other people to try and help. Okay? My ears are itchy. Both ears are itchy. You're welcome. All right. I think that'd be it. If you guys would like to go and review this afterwards, this is number 3 for today because my lives kept crashing. So live number 3 is been the last 30 minutes. So you guys can go back and review the readings on YouTube. The link for YouTube is in my bio. I will post them as soon as I'm done here. They will be labeled 1, 2, 3, so you guys know which ones you guys are on. I think that's it though. You guys are amazing. Ooh, Ace, and your first gift? No. Thank you. Holy crap. Thank you for the rose. I appreciate you. Thank you, Aunt Sister. Appreciate you. Amazing, 91,000. Even for the amount of views, like, you guys smashed it. You're welcome, Ace. Anytime. I should be back tomorrow. I will be back tomorrow. What am I saying? I'll be back tomorrow. I'm feeling feeling better. There's a lot less anxiety when it comes to doing this now. Finance and career. What do you mean? How do you know? It's a lot less anxiety than what I had, which is good. Hey, Devin. Kiki, welcome in. I just finished up a couple of readings. Should be able to read about it too. So that's the one that I did, was the finance and career. Yeah, no, I'm good. Yeah, so that definitely aligns. So it's one of those things that, like, when we do finance and career, one kind of leads into another. And so that was definitely more of like the finance career aspect of things. So they go hand in hand a lot. A lot of times they do show up, especially on the wheel together, and they are right beside each other. Didn't do that intentionally, but that just is. I don't do yes, no's. It's not because I don't want to, it's just because I can't. It's an ability situation that I'm trying to work on and focus on. Kiki, thank you so much, hon. Let me know what you want. Yeah, my energy's fine. I'll go a few more. And your first gift, Kiki, thank you. Let me know what you would like. Love. There's a lot of things to celebrate, but you got to find balance. Okay? There's a lot of good things here already, good things coming in, Kiki, but you have to find that balance, okay? You have to find that nurturing and that stability within yourself. Shama, thank you for coming back, hon. And it's okay to have your walls up as you're looking through this because you've been through a lot, Kiki, but there's a lot of good out here too, okay? But you have to find that love within yourself before you can give it to other people, all right? All right, you got this, hon. You got this. Oh, Liv, is that you? Like a mini. KCOS, if you just make sure you pop. Oh, there you go. How you doing, Liv? You're in the spotlight, okay? Somebody's thinking about you, Liv. Don't overthink it. All right, Liv? What would you like, KCOS? Thank you for the follow. I think I know. You're welcome. Yeah. Yeah. It's like it's definitely a relationship that popped out. So yeah, there's definitely some the Knight of Cups reverse is like pulling back, all that kind of stuff. When we see it this way, this is things coming forward. Let's see what else we got here for you, hon. Okay, so I feel like there's a lot of energy that you put into this relationship, KCOS, that wasn't heard. A lot of things just weren't heard, and that's why this separation was needed. I know it hurts, hon, but you can get through this. You can push through, all right? If it does come to a point to where you have a decision to make on whether or not you get back together, you have the capability of making this decision, but you have to keep this in, you have to kind of keep this energy in the back of your mind, sitting there saying, okay, if this person is willing to change, is willing to try something new, are you willing to give them another chance? Okay? But we can't be giving energy. Kiki, thank you so much, hon. We can't be giving energy to people that aren't willing to give us the energy that we deserve. Okay? Ems, hello. All right. Trust your intuition with this. You are highly connected, Casey. So trust your intuition with this, okay? You'll move forward as you know you need to, like, you'll know exactly what to do, what to say, all the things. All right? Trust your intuition. Kiki, thank you for the other rose, hon. I appreciate you. Can you write? I would like to. I only do one a day. Just so messages don't get mixed. Well, you just did a love reading. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I feel like there's a chance. I feel like there's an opportunity, but it's on him. Okay? But be on the lookout for new, too. Yeah. I feel like there's a chance, but it's on him. Like I always say, some of you guys are new. Free will's a bitch. So it's on him and what he decides, which does suck, but there's a chance. Ace, hello. Welcome back. All right. If you guys would like, I'm just on for just a little bit more. Ooh, sister. Thank you. Oh, you finished live goal too. Holy crap. Was not prepared for that. Thank you. If you want a full, hun, let me know. Yeah, if you guys have gotten a mini and you would like a full, you can always do that. We can read the same energy. We can read something different. You're going to have to remind me what it was. Because as soon as I disconnect, guys, I forget. A lot of people are like, do you remember the reading you did? Nope, I don't. It's literally just word vomit, and then I try to recall, like, to make sure it makes sense. I don't know what's coming out of my mouth 90% of the time. All right, what would you like, hon? Yes, Lauren, I'm still here. Go to bed. It's okay. I'm good. I promise. I'm good. I wouldn't be on if I wasn't okay. Oh, this is the best I've felt doing readings in a hot minute. Jalen, hello. Guys, I have people in my life that care about me, and they pop in and they pop out and then they pop back in. They're like, why are you still on? It's okay. It's okay. Oh, my knee is stiff. Okay. Kathy, hello. Let's see. What can we do with this energy? I know, Lisa. I see you tapping. I know you're worried, sister. I know you're worried. Okay, you're worried about letting people down. You're worried about having to tell people no. You're worried about what people will think if you put boundaries up. Hun, don't. Okay? There's a lot more here for you when you rest and when you use those boundaries and when you slow down and when you finally focus on you to balance your life out. You are doing too much for other people because you are worried. And people are taking advantage of your kindness, whether they intend to or not. They are taking advantage of your kindness, sister, okay? This is your chance to rebuild. You have made changes. You have let things fall. You have let things go. But you're still holding on to this concept of, I don't want people to think I'm just completely dropping them. If they think that, that's on them. Okay, you need to take care of yourself as well. You need to rebuild your life as much as you've helped others rebuild theirs. Okay? If you don't take the time, please tell me it's reversed. It's not. If you don't take the time to do that, if you don't do the work, okay, things will just continue to just keep missing you and keep passing you by. You have got to take care of yourself. You have got to set things like your goals, your dreams, your desires, the things that you want. This is the Lover's card and the Ten of Cups. The things that you want within life, you have to set those. I froze. Okay, no worries. No worries. Okay? But, so, moral of the story here. Just do a quick recap. And you can watch this on, this is the third, number 3. So on YouTube, it'll be number 3 for you, about 45 minutes in. Stop worrying about what other people think. If you have to go inward, if you have to take time out for yourself, if you have to stop helping people for a little bit, sister, it's okay. But stop worrying about what other people think. There is so much here for you, so much happiness here for you when you rest, when you slow down, when you rebalance yourself, okay? Because you are building something new. You are being given an opportunity to move forward and build something new, but it's not going to happen, okay, if you're not willing to let go, if you're not willing to walk away from that need to always constantly be there. You have to be there for yourself. What is it that you want with love, with family, with friends? What is it that you want? You get to focus on you for a while. And if you don't know how to do that, the creativity is there. You just have to sit with it for a little bit. All right? Sit with it for a little bit. Lean on those people that are actually there for you, that sit there and say, hey, text me anytime. They mean it. The ones that respond back, you know who they are. When you have a bad day, you're like, ugh, the ones that respond back and listen. Not necessarily fix it, but the ones that listen. Lean on them. Maybe so. Okay? And learn not to feel guilty. That's part of this past trauma that you're starting to work towards. Okay? That guilt is there because somebody put it there. We gotta let go of that. I'm right there with you, hon. It takes a lot to do. But you have the strength to do it, okay? I promise you. You do. Okay? Trust in your ability to bring forth what it is that you want. Big Lebowski, hello. All right. Anybody else? Any other? Was it anything from the trolley? Anything from the trolley? Sorry. My brain sometimes just goes off in a random place. I'm not going to set up a new live goal because I don't need to set up a new live goal. 94K, you guys are tapping. Thank you. Aw, thank you. Any topic user? Oh, you're good. You're good. Like I said, sister, YouTube, it'll be number 3 for tonight. Information is right there for a reading. I do have some that have been donated, Andy, but yeah, just right there. If you want a mini, any donation or gift. I appreciate you for coming in. Have a good evening, hon. What topic do you want? User 940, what topic do you want? General, love, finances. Also, if you guys would like to see how I do the shuffles and stuff, because you can't really see it on here, you can go watch the YouTube because it's visible. Life. What are your goals? What are your dreams? What are your desires? Write them down. Start a journal. Write them down. Take small, tiny steps each day to reach those dreams. Be big with them. Be brave with them. Break them down into smaller steps when you do. Okay? I know it feels lonely. I know you feel lost. I know you feel like nobody's there to support you. It's a constant battle, constant fight. But you can do this. You don't need anybody but yourself. Okay? And you're welcome. You got to believe in yourself first. It's okay. Trust your connection with spirit, divine, God, whatever it is you believe in. Okay? Take care of yourself. These little ad hoc readings are kind of fun. Not gonna lie. So that's why I can't do just like a yes no. Like I don't do yes nos honestly because it's always more than just a yes no. It's always more than just a yes no. I don't like just saying yes or no and not giving a reasoning. You know, it's my own personal issue. I know, but it's okay. And if you would like one of the donated reads, just let me know, okay? I can do one for you. Also, sometimes the chat does get filtered, so if I don't respond to whatever you've said, just go ahead and send me a message. think that's gonna be it. I think that's gonna be it. Appreciate you guys sticking in and staying in. Lisa, thank you. Aria Moon, hello. You snuck in and I didn't see you. Or you've just still been here. And you're just on, you're just on ghost mode. You're never on ghost mode. What am I saying? Alright. That's it for me. I will be back tomorrow. You guys have a good evening. Who's here? I'm driving. Ooh, we'll tell her happy birthday. Yeah, appreciate you guys. You guys are amazing. Awesome. Turn off YouTube.